In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Hi guys! So, I'm still feeling a bit under the weather, and so still recovering from whatever it is I have. And I wished on days like today I could just open a can of beefaroni Chef Boyardee, you know. But unfortunately here in Kuwait I can't find any Chef Boyardee. I don't know if they have it at a certain store, but I haven't been to that store, so I'm gonna have to make my own Chef Boyardee, and I'm gonna make beefaroni today, or attempt to. So let's get the show on the road. And I'm gonna, like, you know, keep it in the same vibe as the canned beefaroni and just kind of like very basic, very basic. So yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be tasty, hopefully. So since I'm cooking everything in this one pan, I'm gonna like boil the noodles first and cook them. I found this long macaroni. It's exactly like beefaroni noodles. Anyway, let's put them in the pan. I don't wait for the water to boil all the way before I put my pasta in. I don't want to hear it. Camera check. Alright, we're gonna let this boil, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I drained the noodles. They're a bit al dente because they're gonna cook more in the sauce. And you know how beefaroni has, the noodles have that like little chew to them? I don't want my noodles to be too mushy, so we have some mince here. Frying in butter. I feel like Paula Deen, minus the controversy. So, I'm gonna let that brown a bit. Some salt and pepper. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. And I have some burger buns because I'm gonna make some garlic bread in the air fryer. Okay? We're gonna let this get nice and brown. I don't want too big of chunks because that's just how I feel like having my mince today. Now this mince is, I think, I don't know the fat percentage on it, maybe 10%, 15% fat, I'm not sure. But just by looking at the marbling on it, it's probably more like a lean, but not an extra lean. Between lean and medium. Okay. I'm gonna also preheat my oven now, actually. The time on it's like 5 o'clock right now, okay, 5 p.m. The time on the clock is, do you expect me to have the right time on my stove? I'm a mess. I don't even know what time it is. Okay, we're gonna bake this on 400. Okay, just a little bit. We're gonna add some steak sauce. Okay, flavor up that beef a bit. I'm also going to add some garlic and onion powder. A little more onion than garlic. Oh yeah, that smells nice. Gonna let it brown up, let some of the fat and oil evaporate. That's when you're going to start seeing the beef browning more. And I'm going to try to put more effort into these videos with editing, angles, once we're feeling a bit better. What's your favorite Chef Boyardee, if you've ever had it? I think mine is beefaroni as a kid was one of mine. And ravioli with the little meatballs in it, or whatever those little balls are made of, I don't know. It's on medium high. Now not all the fat will evaporate because I fried it in butter for extra flavor. Yum! It's getting nice and brown. We're in Brown Town. About 4. I'm gonna add the noodles. We have our beefaroni noodles, and with clean hands, nice and guided. There we go. Okay, let them get nice and, you know, this and that. We're gonna add our tomato, pasta sauce. I'm gonna reduce that a bit more. We're also gonna add, it's got one of those weird, oh here we go. some cream, some cooking cream. Yeah, we're gonna make it a creamy sauce. Like a rosé. Some just flew out of the pan. Gonna add a little bit of water, like half a cup or something. Deglaze the bottom. I'm actually gonna also put a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And add a little bit, just a pinch of sugar, because the recipe, Chef Boyardee in the can has that as well. Taste this. Yum. That's good. We're just gonna put a little bit of cheese on top. Come on. Not too much. I'm not really feeling the cheese today. Check this out. We're gonna bake that for maybe 10 minutes or 15, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Yalla. Garlic bread's done. Wow. Yum, that looks like beefaroni a bit, doesn't it, with cheese? Yummy yum. I can't wait to dig in. Smells awesome. Alright guys, so that's my homemade beefaroni. Very simple. You know, easy, one pan. Because I only have one pan. Dinner. So, some garlic bread. So yalla, let's go eat. So our baby girl has become a woman. She's apparently in heat. And has been crying all night. And we're going to take her to the vet now. My baby girl. And yeah, she's just been doing this and crying. So we pet her, massage her, and play with her. But I know you want a boyfriend, but we're going to take you to the doctor, okay? Oh, my baby angel. Hi.
And now we are on the way taking our princess to the vet.
Hi guys. It's okay. You might hear my cat meowing. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not your boyfriend. I can't do anything about it. Okay, let's just introduce the food first, and then I'll talk a bit about what's going on with her.
Here. So start with that.
Also have a jar of pickles. This was full at one point, but anyway. Come here. My cat is in heat. Before you judge me, listen to my story. 4 nights ago, some Sunkist. I don't like to drink soda that much when I'm sick. Baby, yeah, no. She stuck to me like glue since she's been in heat. So I was sleeping, and during the night, remember early morning, I hear row, 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 like super loud. And she wouldn't leave me alone. She kept jumping on me, coming to me, and she doesn't do that normally, you know. Hey! Anyway, so I woke up. I thought, okay, I'm gonna go give her more food, I guess, because I always leave crunchies out when I go to bed because I don't want her to bug me. So, and I give her wet food twice a day. So I thought I'll get up and give her wet food. She normally doesn't bug me until, you know, I get up. Nostalgia. Tastes like a fresh beefaroni. I feed her. It doesn't stop. So I was like, I think she's in heat. But as the day passed on, she started doing that, like, you know, she would be walking in front of me, stop, raise her butt, and look behind me and cry. Like, I'm not a dude, and I'm not a cat. I've never had an animal in heat before, and it's my fault. We probably should have got it done sooner. I didn't know her exact age because of how we, like, adopted her. But, yeah, at least between 5 months and a year, according to Google. So, right away, I call the vet, and he's like, can we get our cat fixed today? And I'm thinking, usually that takes an appointment, you know, but I don't think the guy on the other end of the line really understood. what we wanted. It was like a weird connection. So we ended up driving all the way to, it was like 45-minute drive to bring her. And we get there. There's like no wait time. I love going to the vet here because they're really good at what they do. And there's like no wait. Sure enough, the vet's like, yeah, we need to make an appointment. Do you want to leave her overnight? And he's like, actually, first, is she vaccinated? And so, well, the family we adopted her from said that she was vaccinated. And he's like, well, a lot of people will just tell you that. But if you don't have a vaccination card for her, I can't operate on her until she's fully vaccinated because maybe there will be an infection or something like this. Which I didn't know that the vaccines they get would it have an impact on like infection prevention? I don't know. Anyway, her vet won't do it until she's vaccinated. And to vaccinate her, she can't be in her heat cycle because of the stress and her raised body temperature. What we have to do now is wait for her cycle to end, her heat cycle, which could take several days. And then once that's over, we take her for her vaccine. She'll get her vaccination card and everything, her up-to-date vaccinations. And then we can schedule, the spaying. So on one hand, I'm happy that he's like, cares about the health of the cat. But on the other hand, I'm just like, several more days of, we basically sleep when she sleeps because she's very needy when she's awake. Like she's glued to me. Like I could just hold her and pet her all day and she would love that. I think like the massaging and the petting helps her, but I feel bad for her. Is there anything we can do to reduce her crying, her stress? So he prescribed Depo-Provera. I think it's a progesterone injection or something. Hormone. It's basically a hormone injection that's supposed to like the pill, trick her body into thinking she's pregnant and stop her estrus, her heat cycle. He gave us a prescription instead of just doing it there. There's like an actual block of pet pharmacies, like a whole block of them, like a whole row. So we drove there, and a doctor at that pharmacy clinic administered it, and he said it could take a day or two. Well, it's the third day today, and she's still showing her butt. She follows me around the apartment, and like I said, she'll just stop, flop over, or hunch down, show me her butt like this, and look back and cry, "Meow, meow, meow," like expecting me to do something about it. I'm like, baby cat, I'm not your boyfriend. But this is the first time she goes into heat, so hopefully her heat will finish soon. I think they can go up to like 10 days. Halfway there, I'm living on a prayer. And we'll see. Hopefully they can spay her shortly after her vaccine.
Misty, I think she's between 4 to 5 months, we think, golden girl. So, but she's vaccinated and everything, so, yeah, she's been vaccinated and well taken care of from the family we got her from, so.
I feel like I'm consoling my young adult daughter hitting puberty and not knowing what to do with herself, you know, like, okay, baby gal, I brush her more, playing with her more helps, like the laser, she doesn't seem to think about what she's going through when she's playing. I put on, like, on the TV, like, videos for cats with, like, mice and stuff. Well, now I put it on my phone because she attacked the TV, but in retrospect, that probably wasn't a good idea. Anyway, this is delicious.
Welcome to a Minute of Insights. Today we're talking about heat cycles in cats, also known as estrus or estrus. Cats have a nearly year-round breeding season, typically peaking between March and September. This results in the dreaded kitten season, where an influx of kittens can overshadow older cats in shelters. This alone highlights the importance of spaying and neutering pet cats. Now, heat cycles in cats are polyestrous, meaning they occur periodically during fertile years. These cycles can begin as early as the 4th or 5th month of a kitten's life and will continue until she is bred or spayed. Each cycle lasts from several days to 2 weeks or more, repeating every 2 to 3 weeks. The result? A female cat may often seem to be in heat. While it's not certain if these cycles are painful, the loud yowling and other symptoms suggest significant discomfort. A kitten can have her first heat as early as 4.5 months, so don't wait until 6 months to spay. Remember, once a female cat has her first heat, it will continue until she mates or is spayed. stay informed, and help keep our feline friends comfortable.
There's a lot left over. Salah's eating in the other room. I'm gonna have tomato mouth. Tomato mouth is when you have ketchup or tomato stains around your mouth. You know how kids do? Or like Kool-Aid. There was one kid in elementary school. He used to always, I hope he's not watching this. Hi Carson, shouldn't have bullied me. He would always have like those microwavable Chef Boyardee things for lunch. I didn't like those ones as much because they tasted like tin. Anyway, and he would always get that in the corners of his mouth after lunch. I don't get the teachers, man. If I was the teacher, I'd be like, wipe your mouth or you're going to the principal's office for grossing me out. I'm just joking. But like, nobody ever told him to wipe it. It was good memories. You know, sometimes for lunch, if I was at home on a weekend or, I don't know, homesick, I would have canned Campbell's soup or can of beefaroni was my favorite at the time. There's something about the tomato sauce in Chef Boyardee. That's why I added a bit of sugar to mine. It's like really, it's a little sweet. But my mom used to also make stews in the crock pot. So comforting, especially this time of year. Time for stews and casseroles and things like that. I think that's my sodium limit for the day. Believe it or not, I don't have as much of an appetite, even though I just smashed a huge plate. Now Salah is sniffling. I'm on antibiotics, but I mean, if it's viral, which it probably is, that doesn't do anything. But I think they just give them to you just in case, you know, to rule it out. Which I was reluctant to take them because, like, they hurt my stomach. I am so full and tired. So I know a lot of you like these cooking videos and a lot of you make fun of me because I don't have, you know, the most sophisticated kitchen. But whatever. This is just, you know, basic cooking. My way, how I do things, I guess. We just need some like more utensils and maybe a few more pots. I really want to do something special for Halloween because, like, you know, on the TVs when I'm cleaning or doing something, I put on like fall Halloween ambient videos that go on for like 11 hours. I love it with like fireplace because, believe it or not, I can feel the temperature drop here. At night, it's cool, like it's chilly, and it's really nice. I can still feel the fall, and if I can celebrate it in my home, that's fine. I could make some kind of really yummy recipe. So, blow my nose.